क्या हाल चाल? what is up भाइयों, क्या हाल चाल? वेलकम बैक टू ब्रांड न्यू लाइव स्ट्रीम। क्या हाल है भाइयों? क्या हाल चाल? मैंने नया हेयर कट करवाया, कैसा लग रहा है? कैसा लग रहा है? अच्छा लग रहा है कि चूतिया लग रहा है? इसको जो जो देख रहे हो भाइयों, लाइक कर देना, ठीक है? चैनल को, चैनल को बोल रहा हूँ, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब जरूर कर देना। अगर कहाँ चले गए तुम, और क्यों नहीं होते? इस रनिंग हो जो यस यस डोन, जल्दी रनिंग हो जाओ भाई। तेरी माँ के भाई। हाँ भाई, लाइव स्ट्रीम चलते हैं। ठीक है, वीडियो कैप्चर डिवाइस। जो जो देख रहा है स्ट्रीम को लाइक जरूर कर देना। ठीक है, आवाज बढ़िया आ रहा है ना अगले दिन से? मतलब माइक मैंने ठीक कर दिया और सेटिंग वेटिंग थोड़ा किया था, ठीक है। यूट्यूब यूट्यूब देख के कुछ सेटिंग वेटिंग करवाया था मैंने। अभी बढ़िया आ रहा है ना आवाज? जो देख रहा था भाई, आधे लोग तो पता नहीं यार। भाई उस दिन आवाज सुनकर मैं खुद ही डर गया था, कितना गंदा आ रहा था। ठीक है भाई, तब मैंने शेयर अपना बेच दिया है, गेमिंग शेयर, ठीक है, बहुत पुराना हो गया है। अभी नया खरीदना है। मैं रखता हूँ। भाई तीनों जो प्लेयर दिया ना भाई, मेरे कुछ काम का है ही नहीं, पता है पैक में। एक तो स्क्वाड स्पेशलिस्ट जो खेलता हूँ नहीं मैं, प्लेइंग स्टाइल स्क्वाड स्पेशलिस्ट है इसका। डबल टच, फ्लिप फ्लॉप, शॉप टर्न, मोमेंटम रिली, लॉन्ग रेंज कलर, वन टाइम शॉट, थ्रू पास, पिन पॉइंट क्रॉसिंग, एज क्रॉसिंग, आउटसाइड कलर। ठीक है, प्रेमदी घस, प्रेमदी घस, क्या हाल चाल? बुम्बादा हेरे गेलाम, बुम्बादा हेरे गेलाम, हाला माद्रिद, बुम्बादा हाला माद्रिद। ठीक है, और एक ये जो है जेनेरे गातुसो, ये ऑलरेडी मेरे पास है, ठीक है। ये पैक मेरे को स्किप करना है, इसलिए कॉइन ये कर रहा हूँ कि अच्छा आ जाए कुछ। बुम्बादा आवाज ठीक ठाक আসছে ना? एकदम ठीक है तो आवाज? भाई कौन जीतेगा आज का मैच, ये बताओ आईपीएल में? चेन्नई या आरआर? एक पोल डालता हूँ, ठीक है। सीएसके या आरआर, who's win? कौन जीते कौन जीतेगा भाई आज? आकाश एफएफ, क्या हाल चाल ब्रदर? वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम। क्या हाल चाल? इन गेम साउंड नहीं आ रहा, इन गेम साउंड दे रहा था। एक मिनट एक मिनट। ये जो ये देते हैं ना भाई, इसको कॉपीराइट दे देते हैं भाई। रुको, पहले मेरे को ना म्यूजिक ऑफ करने दो। स्टेडियम साउंड इफेक्ट ऑन है, म्यूजिक ऑफ करते हैं। ठीक है, म्यूजिक ऑफ करते हैं। चलो म्यूजिक ऑफ करते हैं, वरना कॉपीराइट आ जाता है म्यूजिक का। পেজটা ছাড়, এবার ভয়েস বাড়ছে তোর। স্পেস ছাড়া যায়? ব্যাপার ব্যাপারটা হচ্ছে দেখ, বেশ, ফুটবলটা হচ্ছে ইমোশন। ঠিক আছে, ফুটবলটা আমার কাছে ইমোশন। ফুটবল জিনিসটা দেখে আমি বেরোতে পারি না। ঠিক আছে, এবার তো টিমটার, আমাদের টুর্নামেন্টের টিমটার তো গাড় মেরে দিলি। ঠিক আছে, টিমটা তো করতে দিলি না ভাই। সব সব ভেতর দিয়ে কারসাজি চলছে ভাই, আমাদের টিম নিয়ে এরকম ভাঙার চেষ্টা ভাই। শিবতলাটা করতে দিলি না ভাই। এটা তো বার লাগেও না কোনদিন আমার। लग जा भाई, एक दिन तो लग जाइए कभी भाई। कब लगेगा मेरे को ना? पिछले वाले द्रोगा मिला ना, ये मिला, बहन का लौड़ा यही मिल जाता है हमें तो। इवेंट का पहला मैच खोल के 50 जो कौन होता है वो उठा लो पहले। पहले वो उठाते हैं, ठीक है। बीबीपी और सरकार, आई हैव ए जॉब है। व्हाट की जॉब तो भाई? भाई इवेंट इवेंट ए हो यार पर ठीक है सी इवेंट खत्म होने, इवेंट के मैच खत्म होने के बाद मैं फ्रेंडली खेलना चाहता हूँ। जो जो खेलना चाहता है आ जाना, ठीक है। रूम क्रिएट कर दूंगा। कुछ कौन सा इसका प्ले स्टाइल क्या था, मैंने भूल गया उसका प्ले स्टाइल। और रजिस्टर नहीं चाहिए भाई। ये क्यों देते हो? मेरे पास एक टॉप कार्ड है भाई। बॉक्स टू बॉक्स तो है भी नहीं है। आई एम सॉरी, आई एम नॉट मैच मेकर। यू आर नॉट मैच मेकर। क्यों गिर जाता है मेरा भाई? मेरा अरे जो देख रहा है स्ट्रीम को नीचे से लाइक कर देना, ठीक है? मोटिवेशन विद सौम्य। हे ब्रदर वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम ब्रदर सौम्य, क्या हाल चाल?
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Iniesta, playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Lewis Skelly, and it's Shaw. It's Lampard.
गुड मॉर्निंग।
Can he
अबे
get it
मॉर्निंग तो
through?
कल होगा।
Now there's a fine ball.
अबे क्या भाई, इतना हैवी टच करने की जरूरत ही क्या है?
But in the end it's fruitless. And he's searching through, and the shot!
एक की ब्लिट्ज कॉलर मारता तो ब्लिट्ज कॉलर मारेगा क्या?
A finish of true class. And it's Spain who take the lead. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Spain have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
क्या भाई रॉड्री ब्रदर, थोड़ा पास छोड़ दो।
And it's Lampard. David Villa. So what can they make of this? Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Aimed beyond the defence. Just the goalkeeper. David Villa!
भाई इसकी ब्लिट्ज कॉलर बार।
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
अबे क्या करना क्या चाहता है भाई तू? नहीं खेलना है तो छोड़ दे मैच बस, और क्या? गेम शूट में आई भाई, कोई फ्रेंडली खेलना चाहता है ठीक है आ जाओ। एनीवन फ्रेंडली ये ना, मतलब ये कवर खोल लेता हूँ, बहुत ज्यादा मतलब हिट हो रहा है। खरीदना पड़ेगा। आया आया आया, मैं रूम दे रहा हूँ, रूम देख लेना ठीक है? शेयर में डाल देता हूँ रूम में, एक मिनट। ओके আরে এখান দিয়ে করে দে না, আমার ওয়েব খুলতে হবে ওই জন্য বলছি। তুই শুধু টাইপটা করে নে। रूम आईडी में इधर ही दे रहा हूँ ना चैट में। 2569 365 ওয়েফে দিলে আমার স্ক্রিনটা ওখানে শেয়ার হবে। আরাম দাদা ঢোক না। তাড়াতাড়ি কর, রুমটা দিয়ে দিয়েছি, চুপচাপ ঢোক। तुम लोग मेरे जितने भी मतलब फ्रेंड सर्कल है सब लोग साले डिस्कॉर्ड यूज कर सकते हो, डिस्कॉर्ड बहुत बढ़िया चीज है। मैं लाइव इसी में बैठा ही रहता हूँ। मैच ऑलरेडी দিয়ে দিয়েছি। रोम आईडी पिन করে দিলাম, ठीक है या ना? मैं फिर से दे देता हूँ ना रोम आईडी कॉपी करके। चल मैंने स्पैम कर दिया, ठीक है बाद में। जो देख रहा है भाई उस लाइक जरूर करना, ठीक है लाइक जरूर करना है तुम लोगों को, बिना लाइक के नहीं जाना। देखो मेरे को, मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ, ठीक है मैं बोल रहा था कि इसमें से कौन सा अच्छा होता है। हाँ, अरे फोन कूलर, कूलर फॉर फोन, इसमें से कौन सा अच्छा होता है, कौन सा बढ़िया है? कौन सा बढ़िया होता है इसमें से? ये खरीदना पड़ेगा, मैं स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ तो अभी तो उसकी जरूरत पड़ेगी, ठीक है वरना बैटरी बहुत ज्यादा हीटअप होता है फोन। इसकी जरूरत पड़ेगी मेरे को अभी। आशीष का ना हराम ज्यादा। आज जीत भी हार भी मैंने।
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. He's had a shot!
Oh, nice.
There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Oh, it's come off the upright. Marquinhos getting this one clear. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
अबे रूमीर बच्चा!
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
क्या कर दिया रूमी भाई साहब तुमने?
Knocks it out wide. Back into the middle.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pull it. No way through. Edmilson. It's Hullet. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Eto'o has a look and plays it forward. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Yaya Toure. Santos finding their passes. And the shots!
This is fucking Romania.
Santos are all square. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Santos grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Looking for the run. Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pelé. Lofted in. Keeper's dealt with that. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Eto'o. Seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Yaya Toure.
अरे गलत भाई रूमी.
Nicely weighted ball. Look at the space here. Shot, surely.
अबे ये क्यों नहीं हो रहा?
Barcelona.
मैचअप क्यों नहीं हो रहा भाई?
Once more. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Thuram. Vieira.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's straight offside. Yaya Toure, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini. Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's the whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Substitution for Santos, number 11, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
There's the start of the second half.
Number 7,
Santos really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked at a step too straight.
Great chance! And he hits the net! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
क्या scripted हो रहा है भाई?
So all square and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
कम से कम try hard नहीं कर रहा तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि scripted हो गया.
Pele. No way he was going to be out-muscled.
Yes, brother friendly.
Well timed, excellent interception. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Tries to pass it, can he finish? And he
मतलब कुछ भी.
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Fullet hurtling down that right flank, and it's Nagatomo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So what can they make of this? Coloer. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Played back in.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Okay, friendly match को दे दूँगा. Friendly match को same ही है.
Nagatomo, nicely shaped cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Shevchenko. Now it's Eto.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's been slipped through. Adams gets over and intercepts. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass...
It's Eto! It's
भाई तेरा लक बहुत है भाई. दो बार है भाई. भाई दो क्रॉस बन लग रहा है.
He has a look up.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
बिना ट्राई अप के खेल लो कम से कम तो ये
Shevchenko.
स्क्रिप्टेड नहीं होना चाहिए ना भाई. ना टैकल कर रहा हूँ ना कुछ, फिर भी स्क्रिप्टेड हो जा रहा है.
It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Luis Suarez. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
it's made its way to him. Santos are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. Santos really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes.
बस scripted game है भाई.
And there goes the final whistle. One of those games that
हाँ,
many would
जाना
have
कोई
felt
सी
no
नहीं है,
one
सबके साथ
deserved to
खेलते हैं
lose,
भाई.
but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins,
scripted
it
game है
was
भाई.
decided.
मैं टैकल नहीं कर रहा हूँ तो इसलिए कुछ भी जा रहा है आगे आगे दौड़ के. देखो कोड दिया हुआ है, कोड दिया हुआ है, कोड आया. बस अरे भाई আমি তো ট্রাই হার্ডও করিনি আর যা বারে খেতে বেঁচেছিস আর বললাম না আকাশ তুই যতগুলো বেরিয়েছিস যদি আমি ট্যাকেল করতাম তো একটাও গোল করতে পারতি না আমি ফ্রেন্ডলি ম্যাচ বলে ট্রাই হার্ডও করিনি ভাই অত পুরো আমার গায়ে যতগুলো গোল করেছি সব কটা গায়ে গায়ে লেগেছিল আমার প্লেয়ার তোকে আমি এমনি চাইলাম যে গোল করার জন্য ট্যাকেল করলে হারগিস গোল হতো না এখান দিয়ে That this is it. Okay, brother, this is it. But আমি try hard করি না friend. দুখানা বার মাথায় রাখবি এটা সিওর গোল দুটো বার সেকেন্ড হাফ ফেলে গোলেট ভাই আরে আমি 50-50 তোকে এটাতে খেলতে দিলাম আমি ট্রাই হার্ড করলে তুই যতগুলো বেরিয়েছিস তুই একটাও বেরোতে পারতি না একটাও গোল হতো না তোর কারণ তুই যতগুলো গোল করেছিস সব কটা আমার প্লেয়ার ছিল মালদিন তো পেয়েছিল
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one...
That's rather hopeful! Now, who's going to be first to this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Thuram cuts out the pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Busquets. Conte. Messi receives it in a wide position. Lovely bit of skill. takes a shot.
उधर से blitz कर नहीं
Save
होता.
from Buffon. They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Tries a shot.
Nice goal.
Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working
No,
on in
भाई
training.
बहुत heavy touch दे रहा है.
Came
अपने
up beautifully.
Santos are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Coloer is always scanning the pitch for targets. Kante defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And there's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mohamed Salah actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, well played, well played. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Looking for a runner. Zanetti calmly anticipates. Now this could be a chance. Back in possession and ready to go again. And Hullet! Oh, it's a beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Busquets. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kante cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Hullet. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
वहाँ मच्छर काट रहा है.
Can he get on the end of this? Great ball, and he's Messi! Well, the finish certainly
एक ही
didn't
तो
match the
करेगा,
bill.
बता blitz कर ली
Has
मारेगा,
every
उधर
reason
जाएगा.
to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Roberto Carlos. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And a quick announcement
Some
for the
first
benefit
half
of anybody
thoughts?
who has
Well,
found
both
themselves
sides
a
would have
little lost
expected
today.
a
Please
closely
look at the
fought
screen
match,
for
and
information
that's
on
pretty
how to
much
find
what
your
we've
way
got so
around this
far. The
stadium.
early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Played out to the left flank. Coloer. Threads one in. Thinks about the shot. Vieira. And it's Arda Coloer. Santos have reclaimed it.
अब इतना पास तो
Barcelona
गंदा क्यों हो
appear
रहा
to
है
be
मेरे
happy to
ख्याल
let
से?
their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, there's the clearance. Zanetti. Costa Curta. Van Dijk. And here's Suarez. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Succumbs to the pressure. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Suarez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Khan claims comfortably. Costa Curta. Plays a sharp little ball here. Mateus, there's the header! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Made it perfectly.
Substitution for Santos. Number 10, Gullit.
Both sides
Number
then taking
7,
this chance to turn to their
Shevchenko.
benches.
Coming
Two
on the
fresh
field,
faces and
number
both in the
8,
front line.
Mateus.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what's...
Chance for a shot! It's bounced back off the post.
भाई ये पोस्ट कैसे भाई हर मैच स्क्रिप्टेड क्यों है?
75 minutes played.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Searching pass he's played there.
हर मैच साला स्क्रिप्टेड है भाई.
Oh no, this does not look good. Shot a goal!
भाई 3 गोल है जाके.
And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
What the fuck is this?
And the pass is intercepted.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball.
And that will be it.
भाई हर एक मैच का सीन है भाई. बार क्यों खा रहा है मेरा?
And neither willing to give in. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Santos.
ओके खेलना चाहता है फ्रेंडली. यस यस मैं बिना स्मार्ट इसके नहीं खेलता. यस बता, क्योंकि मेरे हर एक मैच में ओपोनेंट में स्मार्ट है इसलिए क्या था। तो इसलिए व्हाट हेल नो ब्रदर। व्हाट इज हेल नो। अभी तो 70% प्लेयर्स बिना असिस्ट के खेलते भी नहीं है, क्योंकि मेरे को वैसे भी पसंद है नहीं स्मार्ट है। मैं तो चाहता हूँ रिमूव हो जाए भाई, करके अगर भाई आधा मैच जीतने के लिए मेरे को करना पड़ता है ये, क्योंकि मेरे जो आधे मैच प्लेयर जो आते हैं भाई कुछ भी खेलते हैं, ठीक है स्मार्ट है सिचुएशन, जो गोल नहीं होता वो भी गोल होता है। पता है ये स्मार्ट है इसकी वजह से ज्यादातर स्क्रिप्टेड होता है बहन चोद। हैकर है भाई ये, नया वाला रूम ही है। एक तो हैकर ही पासिंग में बहन चोद लगा हुआ है। ये मेरे को पिल्लो चाहिए था भाई, पिल्लो नहीं मेरे पास, कौन ही नहीं था मेरे पास ये वाले पिल्लो के लिए। भाई और कोई खेलना चाहता है फ्रेंडली तो आ जाए, ठीक है बस मैसेज कर देना, मैं अब डिवीजन मैच काट देता
Well,
हूँ।
football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours
कोई
it
से
might
नहीं
not feel
डिवीजन
like
के लिए
that.
भाई,
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
क्या हो रहा है
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's hard to look beyond this fella, Coloer. He's...
Oh no, what has happened here? And he's got the beating. He's having a shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ferdinand. Now Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pirlo. Liouid. Now it's Hullet. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ferdinand gets a foot in here. Ferdinand defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to it. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's heaved it away. And he's there to belt it away. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eto'o. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rummenigge, given the lift of his goal. Del Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Lovely pass, but Rummenigge! No mistake!
अरे हाँ ढूंढिए तो वो
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Gullit. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was most necessary. And the half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist
Please turn your
change
attention to the
at this
screen
stage.
for information provided by the local police.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Great defending, strong and determined. And the shot! They've done it! And the second half is off to a flyer! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Nicely aimed pass. Knocks it out wide. Yaya Toure. Vieira. Oh, he's found support out wide. Eto'o. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rummenigge. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And another try! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And he cuts out the supply. Nedved. Lahm has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Gullit. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Santos really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Yeah.
इसको देना चाहता हूँ, इसको दे रहा है भाई, ये पता नहीं क्यों.
And here's Del Piero. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Santos must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Santos really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And that is a little undercooked.
1 minute added time.
Can he get it through? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that's it. Well, that was intense.
वो lucky goal है तेरा, बहन के लगे, तो कुछ अच्छा नहीं
Easily
खेला
have
मुझसे.
won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. How would you summarise what?
छांटू ही प्लेयर था. आजा भाई, जल्दी शॉट खेलो.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, he's having a shot!
लेके चला जा रहे भाई इधर.
Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Eto. Rummenigge. Santos leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pull it. Vieira. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He's away. It's Eto! Oh, so close to what
smart
would
as
have
इसकी
been a
माँ की
memorable goal.
छूट में.
Eto clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
And it's Messi.
बेटा बारे वाली भाई स्मार्ट एसिस भाई हम की करते दाঁড়িয়ে स्मार्ट एसिस.
Vieira. Pull it. Santos finding their passes. Great vision. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
भाई स्मार्ट
Everything
एसिस
up to the
तो
final
आपको
pass looked
बोलना
decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's not an especially good pass, that. Now, what about a counter-attack? Neymar.
आगे आजा अर्दा
Quick to
भाई.
snatch it back. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Passes short and sharp. Çalhanoğlu. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
No, offside.
Neymar gets flagged offside.
ये बॉल चुकवाएगा.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And this is Eto'o. And he shoots! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's well positioned here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, there's a probing ball. Çalhanoğlu. Over to the left. That's been slipped through. And this is Del Piero. He's found the way through. Well, and we hit
ऐसी जगह ब्लॉक कर दिया मैंने भाई उसमें कुछ कर पाया मैं कुछ.
45 minutes.
Santos certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Santos are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we are already promptly back underway. Shapes to shoot! And that is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Yaya Toure. Now it's Eto'o. And he was quick to react. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ferdinand gets good distance on it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's being urged to shoot. Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Neymar. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Threads one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be a throw-in. Dixon. Oh, that's fabulous. Fired deep towards the back post. Çalhanoğlu knocks it out wide. Crosses it in. Maldini attempts a clearance. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Guardiola cuts it out. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, this is a great position. There's the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Neymar deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Number 2.
Beckham is short. Gets his head on it! Really well taken goal. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not...
Alonso! And again!
ये तेरा लकी गोल था बहन
So close to drawing level.
Neymar was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
It's a mighty effort! And that could come back to haunt them.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Neymar. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And the referee brings it to a close. Santos can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly
एक मैच खेलना चाहिए लास्ट मैच है खेल के चला जाऊंगा उसके बाद तुमको फ्रेंडली बनना है तो खेल सकते हैं
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition.
It's Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Mbappe. He's cut it out. Pull it. And it's Hullet. Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Santos looking to pass their way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Rice. Santos still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a decent clearance. Brazil applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. That is a brilliant interception. Rice. Neymar. Searching pass he's played there. Mbappe. That's going to go a long way. Oh, this looks sharp. Santos have it back and can go again. And here's Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
Neymar. And that looks a decent ball. Mbappe is flagged offside.
ऐसे करके मजा ही नहीं आता भाई, आधा जिंदगी डिफेंस में कट जाएगी इसकी।
That has been cut short. Tries to pass it through. He's picked his way. He's having a shot.
इसको सेलिब्रेशन दूंगा मैं, इसको दूंगा सेलिब्रेशन भाई, ठीक है, इस गे प्लेयर को दूंगा मैं सेलिब्रेशन। अगर कुछ शॉट में तेरे को दूंगा सेलिब्रेशन में।
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
आधा जिंदगी यही करता रहना भाई, डिफेंस ही करता रहना।
No shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Santos are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Santos really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Now, can they get him away? Maldini gets over and intercepts. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Now, this could be a chance. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, perfectly measured that. And just the goalkeeper to beat. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Thuram getting this one clear. Probing pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Coloer really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Played into space, and the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
an imaginative pass.
Santos clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Just 5 minutes left. Looking for options for movement.
Brazil really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Aimed beyond the defence.
चल
And
बे
that's
झाटू
it. Santos have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.
आया एक मिनट
Rummenigge claiming the
थोड़ा
man of the match
सुन सुन
award, and there is
And a
very
quick
little
reminder
room for
today that
argument.
Parking in the area around the stadium is
Any
strictly
reflections
forbidden.
on what you've seen,
Please
Jim?
use
Well,
parking
that was a
provided by the
hard-fought
club or
win
any other
with
paid
a
parking
defensive
facilities in the
masterclass.
area.
They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
आ गया भाई आ गया तुम्हारा भाई आ गया जो तेरी मोरनी मिस्टर आपको एवन इस फॉर व्हाट फ्रेंडली। हाँ कोई सी मतलब तुम खेल सकते हो, मेरी मतलब अगर फ्रेंडली खेलना है तो आ जाओ, मैं को बोला। अगर तुम बोल रहे हो कि 37 शॉट्स होल्डिंग इज इनफ फॉर फ्रेंडली तो तुम खेल सकते हो, ऐसा कोई बात नहीं कि तुम अगर मतलब 1800 रेटिंग है तभी तुम खेल सकते हो, ऐसा कोई बात नहीं, मैं सबके साथ खेलता हूँ। खेलना है फ्रेंडली मतलब चैट में बस इस तो मैं रूम बना दूंगा, ठीक है। अगर खेलना भी है तो फ्रेंडली तो इसमें आ जाओ, मैं ये दे दे रहा हूँ, ठीक है, इसमें आ जाओ बस। हाँ वैसे 1765 बहुत है, अच्छा है अच्छा है, वैसे मतलब खराब कोई चीज़ नहीं है। हाँ अगर फ्रेंडली खेलना है तो आ जाओ कोई से। हाँ नाम तो इंजन नाम तो है। नाम बताना अपना और चैट में लिखो। एग्जाम तो प्रॉपर। व्हाट इज वाइसिनिटी? व्हाट इज वाइसिनिटी? वाइसिनिटी का मतलब क्या है मेरे को बताना थोड़ा, मैं अगर नहीं जानता तो जान लूंगा, ठीक है। वाइसिनिटी का मतलब क्या है? तुम्हारा नाम ही मतलब या क्या बोलना चाहते हो, वाइसिनिटी का समझ नहीं। क्या है मतलब, क्या ना क्या मेरे को समझ नहीं आ रहा है, थोड़ा सा क्लियर कर दो। वाइसिनिटी का मतलब क्या है? अगर मैं नहीं जानता हूँ तो कुछ गोल के बारे में तो मैं जान लूंगा, तो ये चीज होता है, ये होता है। मुझे बताना मेरे, वो बता सकते हो क्या कौन सा अच्छा होगा इसके लिए? और माइक भी बताओ ना मेरे को, नया माइक भी नहीं। ये वाला, ये वाला, ये लेना, ये इस स्वेटर और इस स्वेटर। कौन सा बढ़िया है मुझे तो ये तो बताओ। फाइन का एमएट शो है, और इसका कलर व्हाइट कलर वाला महंगा आता है। कौन सा बढ़िया है दोनों में से? एक क्रियो वाला, क्रियो ये है, और एक फाइन, कौन सा बढ़िया है? वो में एक्सपोजर ज्यादा, एक्सपोजर थोड़ा कम कर लो। थोड़ा कम। मेरे को बताना कि कौन सा बढ़िया है। रूम ले लो, ठीक है, जिसको ज्वाइन करना है कर लेना, जिम ज्वाइन करना है उसको फ्रेंडली खेलना है, उसको खेलना है ज्वाइन कर लेना। लास्ट एक फ्रेंडली मैच खेलूंगा, उसके बाद बहुत ज्यादा मिल रहा है, जाएगा जिसको। वो जो जो देख रहा है चैट को लाइक कर देना, ठीक है, और अच्छे अच्छे इसके लिए सब्सक्राइब कर देना, थोड़ा लाइक भी कर देना। तो मैं मंडे को सुबह तो स्ट्रीम नहीं कर सकते, ठीक है, वरना रोज सुबह मैं ये फुटबॉल का या मोबाइल गेम कुछ भी बीच में कर लिया, और रात को पीसी गेम्स करता हूँ, ठीक है, रात को भी आ जाना। यूटीआरपी वगैरह भी स्टार्ट करेंगे, ठीक है, यूटीआरपी वगैरह भी स्ट्रीम करेंगे। अरे एक बात बताओ, ठीक है, मैंने तो माइक चूज किया है, इस माइक, दो माइक में से कौन सा बढ़िया होगा सबसे? इसकी दो माइक में से कौन सा बढ़िया है सबसे? एक तो है फीफाइन का, क्योंकि एक्सएलआर यूएस डायनामिक माइक्रोफोन पर ये बता, क्योंकि मेरे को फ्यूचर में लेना था। अरे क्रियो काश वाले, कौन सा बढ़िया रहेगा सबसे? क्योंकि यूट्यूब पे चेक करा कौन सा बढ़िया है। तो ये काम बढ़िया हो गया।
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see. And that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Defending of the desperate variety. Neymar. Vieira. Kaka. Oh, well measured. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That'll be a throw.
सब बात बॉस क्यों करता है?
And it's Adata.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's gone looking for safety. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Santos with the corner, there first. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He is just caressing the ball. South Africa have the chance to go the other way. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And Shevchenko. Shevchenko! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
And he's been shifted off it. Mateus. Mateus. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Shevchenko. And it's Kaka.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Roberto Carlos! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ambitious ball here. That has been cut short. Santos do have a chance to counter here. De Bruyne.
There will be 1
We
minute
are
added
into
time.
overtime. That is good alertness. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a hark of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And we come
What have
to
we
you
learned
now
from the
with a
first
quick
45
request
minutes?
for support
Well, I think from the
to our
manager's
World
viewpoint,
Charity
Peter,
Fund.
he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So they head in no further forward. The
Substitutions
score
taking
here
place.
still 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Santos clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Bastoni cuts out the pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Shevchenko.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Eto. De Bruyne, and he welcomes it in. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. And the finish! Really well taken goal. And finally, he has breathed life into the game. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, easy pickings there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Kaká. Vieira. And it's De Bruyne. Son Heung-min. That is a brilliant interception. Coloer gets rid without sophistication. Mateus. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. South Africa surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
It's Son Heung-min! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Substitution for Santos. Number 7.
All he needs to do is to place this between the
Number
goalposts
22,
and basically let them attack it.
Coming on the field, number 11, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 8, Mateus.
And that should get the job done. Santos are looking to go forward now. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Cleared without hesitation.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
He's having a shot! Rising over the bar. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Mateus.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best.
There will be 3
It's
minutes
Arda
added
Coloer.
time.
And a real chance! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Santos on the spot for parity. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. And the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
हर मैच भाई यही हो रहा है बहुत सही का. जो स्ट्रीम देख रहा है लाइक और सब्सक्राइब जरूर करके जाना, ठीक है. भूलना नहीं, आज से लाइक और सब्सक्राइब जरूर करना है, ठीक है.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. It's Neymar!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Neymar! And again the keeper stands strong.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's on his way! And Hullet! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being bodied.
Neymar!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that should get the job done. South Africa trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Santos looking to pass their way through. Real chance! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Santos are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And it's Neymar. Searching pass he's played there. Chance for a shot! Coloer is the team's great visionary. Vieira. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And he's gone looking for safety.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
लंबे पैर
That
भाई.
is out of play. Neymar. Well read, nice interception.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he's got the beating of his man. And the referee brings the first half to a close. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Santos really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Santos are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go once more. Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's the throw. And here's Mbappe. He's only too happy to take that back. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cleared without hesitation. Coloer driving forwards. South Africa are looking to go forward now. That's a little off target. Santos with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Coloer. And it's De Bruyne. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Coloer. Now it's Mbappe. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, just skips past his man. Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And the through ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Rummenigge, and a chance! Rummenigge! That is just brilliant!
He got
Oh,
it.
it really is a finish of the highest order. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
A case now of complete control. Tries a shot! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Santos have their second corner now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Coloer, Ferdinand. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing nice and neat. Santos are coasting towards victory. Ferdinand with the slide tackle there. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Knocks it into space. Can he latch on to this? And he's there to belt it away. And they're quick to get it back.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Son Heung-min takes control of it and he's on. And time is up. Santos, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them.
भाई वो डबल टच करके जो शॉट मारा हो क्या सैटिस्फैक्शन लगा भाई उससे उससे जो सैटिस्फैक्शन मिलती है ना डबल टच मार के शॉट लास्ट खेलेगा ठीक है जंग्स फोन है बैठा है
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Have got underway here pretty promptly. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Van Bouten gets it away. Ferdinand, and here's Eto'o. Oh, can he finish? What a
wonderful goal! Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
South Africa finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the counter is on. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the right. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Big chance! De Bruyne. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Hullet. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Yaya Toure. Bastoni deals with that comfortably.
Visa Sansa, Visa Hobe, bhai, Hobe. Gerus সাথে খেলছিল Gerus। আকাশ বলছে একটা ফ্রেন্ডলি ম্যাচ খেল।
Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And this is Eto. Very nicely done. Good ball, good take. And the shot, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
De Bruyne clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Santos looking to pass their way through. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's a decent clearance. And that has left him in a heap. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Great chance here from position A1. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Roberto Carlos! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's Arda Güler.
Güler really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Casillas trying to keep this in.
At a time.
Hullet gets into some space. And he gets rid in a hurry. Deftly away. Can he spark a counter here? Tries to pass it through. That's a shade optimistic. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Santos have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again.
Santos really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Vieira. Coloer. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Could move up a gear here. He is through here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Still just the single goal between the sides. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Aimed beyond the real chance! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! A finish of true class! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Santos are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Number 10, Hullet.
Santos are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well played. Mateus. Now it's Owen. Goes for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Owen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
South Africa have their 3rd corner. Mateus goes short. Santos are looking to go forward now. Santos still have the cards to affect this game. Mateus cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else.
Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
We have got ourselves a game here. Oh, the chance! He's got a goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter.
Shot a goal! They've scored! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Owen. Can he get on the end of this?
There will be 5
Skillfully
minutes
cut out.
time.
He is so at ease on the ball. Mateus. Rummenigge. And that was very necessary. It's gone out for a throw-in. Mateus. Now it's Owen. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Santos pulled through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed.
रूम बना और आकाश ना होएगा सर मैं मेरा बंद करने का टाइम हो गया। और क्या भाई वो स्क्रीन पे आने के लिए कल मिलते हैं भाइयों स्क्रीन पे सुबह सुबह 7 बजे। ये तो बहुत टाइम है, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया स्क्रीन पे आने के लिए। मिलते हैं एक और स्क्रीन पे। गुड नाइट भाइयों, गुड नाइट एवरीवन। स्क्रीन पे आते गुड नाइट भाई।